We are here. We are ready. Let's dive into, as part of the series of discovering Conan's great discography right before Wishbone being released, the third album, Found Heaven. And we are starting with the title track. Damn. Okay. This is the most dramatic opening of all the albums, and oh no, I mean, yes, in the best way possible.
You walk alone into the darkest night. You'll never
Whoa.
sleep until you're satisfied. You need love. You need one. You need him.
Straight out of the 80s. Whoa.
You'll never get your mama's wedding ring. Father always said he ruined everything, but you prayed, begged and prayed, hard and
Ooh.
changed.
And there's something even in the tone of his voice that
Don't
changed.
be scared, little child. You're no demon.
Wow. This is 100% a throwback, sonically speaking.
Don't be scared, little child, of that feeling. You're in love. You found heaven.
I'm sent back a few decades. It's crazy.
You never meant to start this holy war, but you're trapped. Pack your bags, don't look back. Don't be scared, little child. You're no demon.
Oh, wow.
In the sky, don't believe it. Don't be scared, little child, of that feeling. You're in love. You found heaven.
I'm transported, literally. Wow. This is the type of track that could have easily lasted like a minute more, and it just feels like an authentic track from the 80s, where at the time the tracks used to be 4 minutes, 5 minutes. I almost like there's such a contrast between the previous album that I listened to his and this one that I'm like, whoa, we're really like in a different mode, different storyline. But it's so cohesive between the album cover. I don't know if the entire album is going to be within that realm, but we're off to a great start, and I love the theatrics of it. I love how dramatic and still technically a little indie that it sounds, but still aligned with pop. Anyway, it's just wow. And it's, once again, he's great at opening up albums. Like every single opener that he's had just kind of flats out, puts out the theme of the album, prepares everybody for the entire album. And this is exactly what an opening track is supposed to do on an album. So this is pretty cool. And I think that we're maybe not going to have as much love-inspired tracks this time around. I don't know, I could be wrong, but I feel like we're going to expand on the themes and the topics and really take a new life. All of Conan's music, wait, hold on. Very different from his other albums, definitely. I saw him on tour last year for this album. I got Barricade 2, which was an amazing experience. I cannot do a show far away anymore. I worked in the show industry, in the concert industry. I can't. I just can't. I got to be close to the stage, otherwise I feel like I'm not living the true experience. So I completely understand what you mean. I read someone said the song is for queer people with religious trauma. You don't say. Based on the lyrics, definitely. There's this still a little bit of rebellious energy, but more of a mature, like questioning life and questioning purpose type of vibe to it. So it's there's a grandeur to it. I'm in the same way after experiencing being close to the stage for concerts. I can't do that far away anymore. It's a struggle. All right, let's move on to the next track, Never Ending Song. Wow. I really hope we stay within that realm for the entire album.
First, I'll say I apologize for calling, but I saw your face in a magazine today. Wasn't you too late?
We're getting like George Michael energy.
Turn the page, but our story wasn't stopping, and it goes on and on and on, like a never-ending song. On and
Wow. Conan studied. He did his research.
and I sacrificed my adolescence just to waste my time on the edges of your life, but we've grown too close. Now we can't amount to nothing. I can hear your voice.
Oh, and there's something in the
And it goes
not the falsetto, quite the opposite. The lower notes, but it's almost like breaking, which I think is the first time that we're hearing this.
on and on, like a never-ending.
No way. Okay, that makes sense. I wonder which tracks. I'll check up the track listing after.
Are we done? Can you make it play on and on, like a never-ending song? On and on, like a never-ending song. On
Woo!
on and
Wow. Let me say something. When artists take a concept, right, whether it's a sound, whether it is like a story or whatever case may be, when they try to tap into a concept, you have to commit to it. You have to go all the way and complete the vision. Because when you do it halfway, it falls apart and it feels like you feel it in the project. This is going all the way. This is respecting and honoring the 80s, musically speaking. Even in the melodies that he's writing in the tracks, it feels like it's pulled straight from the 80s, which I haven't heard a project like that, or modern project like that, in a very long time. So I'm really impressed. You guys really didn't miss, huh? When you said that this one was gonna be a good one. And it shows like artistic growth. I mean, I know we're only like what 2 tracks in. Yeah, we're only 2 tracks in out of the 13. I need to calm down. But yeah, this sounds epic. Okay, next one, Fainted Love. Jesus Christ. Damn.
Spotlights, a familiar drive through another ghost town on a Saturday night.
vocal fry. That's what I was looking for before. Like when he goes into a bit of a fry, like cracking almost. Like okay, he didn't. Wow. That breakdown is so authentic from the. I'm gonna repeat myself a lot. I apologize in advance. Wow.
White lies from the passenger seat. Say you'll love me for life. Say you'll never leave. Kiss me till I almost believe tonight.
It's right up my alley, this one. With the transitions and the drum fills. That is some of the best production I've heard in a hot minute. I can't believe I'm this late. Wow. Wow. Okay. I don't know what else to add. I so far the only thing I've noticed is like lyric wise, which makes a lot of sense because sonically we're in a whole different direction and you need to write differently for that. But the songs are a little more, well, the three so far are lyric wise a little more generic. But that's okay because it's really honoring songs from the 80s. That's how they were written. That's how they sounded, and that's what they told. So I love this. The album is very underrated. I always get excited when people listen to it. And if you look at the track titles, they're similar to popular 80s songs. Oh my god. You are so right. Fainted Love is almost like Tainted Love. And then Lonely Dancers is Lonely Hearts or something like. Okay. He studied. He's eating. He's doing the thing. He did the thing. He recorded the album. He released it. He did the thing back in 2024. Wow. Okay. Give me a second because I just got kind of bad. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna have a hard time with the ranking. I'm gonna have a very hard time with the ranking.
We're lonely dancers, join me for the night.
Wow. This is a. Oh my god, it's at the tip of my tongue.
I know the answer, baby. Dance with me so we don't cry. La 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 la.
I can't name it, but oh my god, this is from. I know what song this refers to. Or honors. Wow.
We're lonely dancers, baby.
I would never have known this was Conan Gray.
We're lonely dancers. There's no need to hide. I know the answer, baby. Dance with me so we don't cry. La 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 la. Cry.
And a lot more deeper tones as well on this album.
Waste time. Forget that guy. He don't know love. I hope he dies. Get back up. We'll be alright. Tonight you're mine. We're lonely dancers. Join me for the night. Hey, we're lonely dancers, baby. Dance with me so we don't cry. We're lonely dancers. There's no need to hide. Oh, I know the answer, baby. Dance with me so we don't cry. La 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 la. Cry. Dance with me so we don't cry.
It sounds authentic. Like that album could have come out back in the 80s and I would have genuinely believed that was an album from the 80s. That's insane. Once again, very much to my point when I said the lyrics are a little more generic. Like we're getting a little less of the storytelling that we had from the previous albums, which is fine. And then I think anyway, Wishbone is going to come back to that from what I heard from the two singles. But this is wild as an experience. I am transported. Damn.
I picked you up from the corner store. Your eyes were red and your lips were torn. So much to say that's subject sore. So much had changed since you were born. You wrapped your fingers around my neck and pulled me into your desperate breath. The way you kissed me hard and fast, I knew it'd be
The vibrato in his voice. What?
Don't leave me hanging alone again. Don't leave me hanging alone again.
Elton John.
Go, go,
Oh, that is so Elton John.
go,
The like that.
told me I'm just a nervous dear. Well, how the hell do you think I feel? I waited all year at your feet like maybe.
Potentially the most underrated album of 2024.
Don't leave me hanging alone again. Don't leave me hanging alone again. Go, go, alley rose.
And using a name like that is so 80s.
And I don't even care if it
Wow.
makes me sound insane. I ran my fingers through your
That sounds like the closing of a concert.
flame.
It's like the last track and everybody's like, yeah.
Our lips were made for lies, and I thought if you'd ever leave me, that I'd be the reason why. And I don't even care.
It was the last song. See, I just knew it. My instinct was so good.
Go back to sacred things, but I swore hands were made for fighting. I swore eyes were made to cry. But you're the first person that I've seen who's proven that might be a lie. So don't leave me hanging alone again. Don't leave me hanging. Oh, where'd you go, go, alley rose? Oh,
Rocket Man, this is what it's reminding me of from Elton John specifically. Wow. This is truly magical. We are so in a zone. Like, I'm transported by this album, which I didn't have it as an experience with the two other ones. Like, this really elevates the art to a whole other level. It was originally Abbey Road, but he didn't want to name it after one of the Beatles albums, so he played with the words and changed it to Alley because his first kiss was this person. Oh, but hold on, I gotta reread this. Change it to Alley because his first kiss with this person was in an alleyway. Ah, plus he wrote the song in Abbey Road Studios in London. No way! Wow. He really drew from a lot of inspiration and he committed to it. Respect, because that's a different type of artistry. Did I say artistry? I meant artistry. My brain is glitching at this point. Also, as a queer person, the lyrics, if it's all experimental and you go back to safer things, it's harder. Yeah. And let me just reread some of the lyrics because I've been paying attention to so much of the production and like how it's drum heavy, the emotions, the weight, and the guitar and the keys. Okay, so and I don't care if it makes me sound insane. I run my finger through your hair and thank God to touch a flame because I swore necks were made for bruising. Oh, okay. I swore lips were made for lies, and I thought oh wait, no, I just realized they could have been a very different bruising. Lips for lies, and I thought you'd never leave. If you'd ever leave me, that'd be the reason why. I don't even care if it's just a summer fling. It's all experimental. If it's all experimental and you go back to safer things, but I swore hands were made for fighting. I swore eyes were made to cry, but you're the first person I've seen who's proven, and that might be a lie. Wow. I like it. And it's still more profound than like 85% of pop music. He was on a plane to visit the person and he got off the plane and to a text that person dumping him. I feel like I'm gonna have to intervene and help him. I'm gonna have to intervene, organize an intervention, and help him choose a partner. Jesus Christ. And they say the coaches don't play the game. Anyway, okay, next track. The Final Fight. Oh yeah. With the
I didn't fight the feeling running through my eyes. I wanted you to see it. I believed your lies. Tried to bite back, but I couldn't. I just stood and cried for the lost time, for the hurting, for the love that died. But all I wanted was the final fight.
Ooh.
All I needed was to make it right. Tonight, there's nothing left to do but finally tell you what you put me through tonight.
Wow.
Made a whole new life. I got a bit of distance. Saw the New York lights, and I came right back after growing. Yet you're still the same. Though it's me who may be broken, it was you to blame. Now all I wanted was the final fight.
Oh wow.
I needed was to make it right.
I love the melody.
There's nothing left to
I'm impressed is an understatement so far. Production is impeccable. The mixing sounds amazing. It's authentic. It pays homage to the classics from the 80s. This video is gonna consist of me repeating myself the entire time. I don't know what else to add. I'm truly so impressed by it, and it's widely different than everything else I've heard from him before. So I really didn't expect that at all. Like, maybe some inspiration, but not so much of like applying exactly what he's learned, and with such respect to the big hits from the 80s. Yeah. I love this song. It's sadly one of the 3 on the album he didn't play on it. That's not fair. You're supposed to do all the album when you go on tour. Okay, well, maybe he's gonna get to play next tour. And I love this idea of the final fight. Let me just check, because we're almost at midpoint in the album. Found Heaven, introductory song, so we're good. Never Ending Song, right, and then Break Up. We have maybe less of a linear timeline in this album, but we're still getting like the right highs and lows sonically and production wise, so, and melody wise. Wow. We will see. Next tour starts soon for the Wishbone Pajama Show tour. I have to. Is that really called the Wishbone Pajama Show tour? That's crazy. Okay, Miss You. Next track. I'm already in love with the chords. Okay.
Is it wrong to now decide? Now you know I'm a wicked man. I bit the hand that was feeding me. It's snapping back like a rubber band.
What?
The fear of love is my tendency. But I feel it, believe it. I never meant to break your heart, but I lost it like a promise and left you dancing in the dark. I don't know why.
Wow.
I'll be gone because you love me. I don't know why. Is it wrong to now decide? I miss you. I miss you.
With the ARP in the back, the arpeggio, the synth.
Didn't think you would understand. After all that I put you through, from a search for the promised land, I came back only wanting you. 'Cause I feel it, believe it. I never meant to break your heart, but I lost it like a promise and left you dancing in the dark. I don't know why. I'll be gone.
I'm jealous of him. I'm jealous of his writing and his production. That's not even fair.
Is it wrong to now decide? I don't know why. I'll be gone because you love me. I don't know why.
And I love those chords, which makes you feel like you're flying.
I miss you. I miss you. I miss you.
Also, the songs have been incredibly short on this album so far. They're all like, except for Alley Rose, they're all below 3 minutes. Most of them close or below 3 minutes, 2 minutes and a half. Thank you for the follow, Andrea. I appreciate it. That's crazy. And I love it. It's like it's straight to the point. See, I think writing wise, the biggest difference that I have, or that I see, is that his previous albums were writing stories. So they're very descriptive. They're talking about characters, about actions, about decisions, about consequences. This album writes about feelings. So it's not as tangible, but it's representative of the internal monologue and calamity happening, emotionally speaking. So it's a very different type of lyrical writing as well that we're seeing from him. But I really like it because, in a way, it can make the songs also more relatable. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love a storyline. I love a description of the characters, a narrative, a build up, and I think he's executed that wonderfully in his other two albums before. But this is so different, but still in a great way. It's just a very different approach, but it works really, really, really well. So it's not like I can say, oh, this happened and like, yeah, I relate to this specific event. It's much more like I relate to the feeling of the song and the energy in the song, because it's like, like, I don't know why I miss you. It feels wrong to kind of go back. Like I get that feeling, I understand it. Next song is my favorite, super underrated and was so fun live. Okay, I am ready. The next one is Bourgeoisieses. Is that it? Bourgeoisieses, which is a French word, and I speak French, and bourgeoisie I can say, but I've never seen Bourgeoisieses before. There was a track that I immediately thought of. Oh, it's Tainted Love. Oh, okay. Interesting. Wow. The men at war, they draft the poor. No time to mourn, I'm on the dance floor. I legit feel like I'm listening to throwback music on the air, on the radio. I would like the drum fills. Okay. Interesting. And there's a true juxtaposition with a previous track of his. You know what? This is a direct reflection. I don't know if it's because here's the thing about bourgeoisie as a term. It used to mean like the commoners, the middle class, right? Not the lower class, but really just the middle class of people that aren't poor. Like this dates back from like the 1600s in France and even earlier than that. But anyway, bourgeoisie represented that class of people. So the definition for bourgeoisie kind of changed over time, and it's very different. And and it's a little bit of an upper middle class nowadays. So anyway, all this to say that it really reminded me of Affluenza, the song from Kid Crow, where he's referring to a different class of people that he wants to be part of or does not want to be part of. So we kind of get this evolution of like, at the beginning he was like, no, you know, as the teen angst of like rebellious, I don't want to be part of that, I don't want to. And now he's like, let me see what they're onto. As an adult, I'm now curious and I want to learn a bit more about it, right? As a contrast. So anyway, closing. Oh, hi. Hi, BSR. Can I send you a poster I made? This is the first time that I'm proposed to view a poster like of Conan. I wouldn't dare ask it about myself, right? You can drop the link, I guess, in my Discord server if you want to, and I'll open it up after. Conan had said that he was in the studio laughing about the song because of how unserious it is. Well, it also is very representative of the bourgeoisie as a general energy, right? It's the middle class, slightly maybe upper middle class, that we're having parties and just laughing it off and like pretending that everything is fine. So it really matches. And there's something kind of weird about the key and about the chords, which matches the 80s perfectly. Like there are so many songs that were written that way that I'm like, it kind of rubs you a little bit in the wrong way, but it's still like a catchy beat. So it's like, it might not be my favorite song because sonically I prefer like softer melodies, but I can imagine that this creates a massive party when performed live for sure. Yes, it's basically Affluenza's older brother. There you go. Okay. All right, we're officially more than halfway through the album. Forever With Me, next track. Ooh, okay, we're slowing it down a bit. Oh my God.
Well, in this lifetime we did it wrong, but I guess that you could argue.
Even the vocal layering is so indicative of the 80s. That's crazy.
This time I wonder why you're still with me. Well, at least in all my memories. I ain't sorry.
Hey, okay.
I wouldn't change a thing.
This is more of a like a rock-ish. Like super trap?
No, I should probably be. I think I'm gonna love you. You're forever.
Or even Toto. Wow.
You're forever. You are the reason I learned to love. Also the reason that I cry. Still I think of all the bloodshed, somehow bittersweet. I'm even smiling now as I sing.
And the transitions. He never misses on the transitions between the different parts of the song. It always keeps it interesting.
But it'll take a lifetime to get better. I ain't sorry. No, I should probably be. I think I'm gonna love you. You're forever.
And the arrangement, like vocal arrangement specifically, amazing on the track.
Lonely nights.
Whoa.
It's just a place to play. But who am I to blame? I broke your heart the same.
Key change, oh my God.
I wouldn't change a thing.
Can we bring back key changes? Like, I miss them.
Time to get better. I
I wish I had a lighter. I would have like literally had it going the entire time. Wow. That yeah. Wow. I'm not gonna repeat myself. That's enough. Memories mentioned from Super 8. I did think of Super 8 and the song Memories, which is interesting because we're getting a bit of an overlap in terms of topics between albums. So I don't know if it's like Easter eggs that throw it back, or if it's just like comfort topics that he likes to go to or go back to be able to write. But yeah, I did definitely notice that. That's pretty cool. Okay, that was Forever With Me. Next one. Eye of the Night, which is a reference to Eye of the Tiger, no? This is candy for the ears. The entire album is. The use of vocals to add to the production is insane. Wait. This reminds me of Living on a Prayer. That's what it is. That pattern was Living on Prayer. This is such a smart album. And a key change. You're kidding. You're joking. I want to sit down with Conan Gray and ask him what happened. What went through your brain to be able to pull off this amazing of a project? What was the process? I'm going to have to go back and listen to interviews around this album and this release. What the hell? In the best way possible. Memories is my favorite song from Super 8. Can't wait for the reaction on YouTube coming up tomorrow at 11:30 Eastern Time. On my YouTube channel, yes. Eye of the Night was such a fun song live, even with how short it is. It's true, it's only 2 minutes and 22 seconds, but it felt longer. He had curtains hanging during the first few songs, and during this, they dropped to reveal a giant star in the back of the stage. Ooh, very nice. But yeah, the melody, especially in the chorus, it reminded me of Bon Jovi and like the Ready or Not. Oh, I had the title 2 seconds ago. What happened to my brain? Living on a Prayer. Like, oh, we're halfway there. Yeah, anyway. I'm living on a prayer. Yeah. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. That part, yeah. Anyway, okay, enough This is not about me tonight. This is definitely not about me. This is about Conan Gray. Next. Boys and Girls. That's crazy. I'm not like the daughters is funny, but the fathers is a little concerning. Listen, my roommate loves 80s music, and I don't often make recommendations. Like the last album that she liked was Lady Gaga's latest album, but this I'm gonna recommend to her. This is exactly what she listens to, but like a modern version of it.
I don't know much about love. Come find me in the crowd.
Yeah, exactly.
They want you. Boys and girls. Boys and girls. Boys and girls. They want you. They want you. Boys.
This is like the precursor to Robin and her synth pop music. Well, obviously not the actual precursor, considering this came out after, but like this genre of synth pop music this genre of synth pop music walked so Robin, right, known for like Dancing with Your Girlfriend or no, sorry, I mixed two titles together, Dancing on My Own and Tell Your Girlfriend, I think it is. Anyway, known for those hits. Yeah, just that's what happened. Okay, Killing Me, which is the second last track, and then we have the closing track, which Conan has been very strong with his closing tracks as well. Very curious to see where this goes. Okay. Of course, a ballad.
Got the curious feeling you're fiending for love, but the thing is we haven't spoken for weeks. I love you bad, that's the problem occurring. Better love I deserve and I'm hurting, but sadly I worship every moment we meet. So you take and you take cause you know you can, and I chase as you're chasing another man. Try to break
Ooh, to build up.
and I know that I can't. Oh, you're killing me. You're not making it easy. Too busy deceiving and cheating and lying and competing to know how lucky you are. You're killing me. I just want you to free me. And though I am crying and bleeding and barely breathing, I can't let go of your heart. I'll take your
Somebody's gonna have to smack me for holding off for so long on Conan Gray's music.
faster and faster. You're such a good actor. I hear your car in the driveway. Now you're tossing a rock at my window pane. Said I don't wanna talk, just go away. But you
Oh, we're getting a bit more storylines.
I let you invade. Oh, you're killing me. You're not making it easy.
Once again, it's the transitions that him and his producers have mastered.
You keep me alive, you're killing me, you're killing me. I wanna die, but you keep me alive, you're killing me, you're killing me. I wanna die, but you keep me alive, you're killing me.
This is such a meticulously well written, like the melodies and the choice of words to fit with the melodies and really pull from the 80s inspiration. Nailed the assignment. I might be wrong, but I feel like this reminds me of the Twisted Sister. Okay, hold on before we end on the album. Jesus Christ. Pop artists need to commit to projects the way that Conan committed to this project. There's a thing that's happening with music where everybody's trying to blend all the songs together, all the sounds as one. Take Jump, for example, by Blackpink that just was released recently. There's 5 genres of music in one track, which is absolutely insane. And one of the albums that sort of had a production that was similar in a way that I reacted to, I think 2 years ago, was BB Rexha's BB. And it drew inspiration from the 80s, the 70s, and the 80s, but then it jumped into like modern day music, and it just I wasn't a big fan of like the back and forth. Like I really wanted the commitment to the sound, and Conan nailed it. And a lot of artists need to take notes from Conan. This is how you commit to a project. This is how you show your artistry and your passion. Nailed it. Also, if you want to watch any live videos, there's a full performance from Lollapalooza last year. Good to know. Although that's one of the things that I won't be able to do direct or post directly on YouTube because of copyright content. So, but good to know. And tell me why he's never been nominated for a Grammy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't understand that. And I condemn it. That's illegal. Jail. Not him. The Grammys. Okay, I need to chill. I'm like, my brain is spinning so much. Okay, let's listen to the last track of the album, Winner.
My bags of 14. Packed my bags of 14. I hadn't planned on leaving, but you haven't been back home for days. The pots and pans and roaches, they're glad I'm finally going in, 'cause even them, they shudder at your name.
That's a crazy visual. Can you imagine the roaches just being like,
really wanna hear the truth, do It's obvious to anyone who ever knew you that all you ever want is to be right, even if that means you gotta lie to do it. The only thing you've proven is that there's no one who ever has done better at making me feel worse. Now you really are the winner.
wow.
Nothing that ever did quite You're the winner.
Is it me or he's really unlucky in love? I'm just gonna put it there, out there. He's not the luckiest when it comes to relationships and romance.
Yet you have the nerve to miss me. How do I somehow feel guilty when you're the one who let it get this bad?
Bring back that drama in songs. We need this.
It's obvious to anyone who ever knew you.
There's so much like stability and repetitiveness in modern day pop songs. I want this drama.
Trying to survive your chaos. Well, look at how it's paid off. 'Cause now there's no one who ever has done better at making me feel worse. Now you really are the winner. Yeah, there's nothing that ever
The arrangements are insane. With the chorus in the back, the vocal chorus over here. I didn't talk all that much about his vocals, but his vocals have been great all throughout the entire album. Range, texture, tone, vibrato. Wow. And this ends the album. Jesus Christ. Okay. And as you probably learned during Super 8, Conan grew up with a not so good family life, especially a toxic father. The song is not about a romantic relationship, but Jesus Christ. Every time I fall into the same trap, I'm like, relationship, and then please forgive me for being stupid at this point. I'm pretty sure Conan's only been with one person. Really? Huh. Okay. Anyway, to wrap up my thoughts about the album, without trying to repeat myself, I'll go with a simple checklist. Vocals? Yes. Production? Yeah. Mixing? Yeah. Lyrics? Yeah. Performance and concept? Yeah. Was the album good? Yeah. What an experience. I am baffled that this did not make more noise, pun intended, than what I feel like it did in the market. Like this is quality music. This is dedication. This is art. I am mad at the music industry for not acknowledging this piece of work. Like, I get the other two albums, you know, like, they're a little more mainstream, a little more maybe reserved and, like, interesting to start the career, but maybe not, like, the biggest art pieces ever. This is a time capsule of the 80s reincarnated. This is how you do a pop album. This is how you create a world, an environment, and you immerse your audience in it. A lot of artists have to take notes from him, and I'm dead ass serious when I say this. Like, this is one of the best projects I've heard of 2024. And it frustrates me that it took so long to get into it, and B, that it didn't like Ah, I don't know. Okay, I gotta chill. I gotta chill. Um, he stated that before he found heaven, but before he found heaven, whoa, before found heaven, he had never been in love before or in a relationship. Maybe, but you still have situationships, which I mean, I'll be honest, my first relationship I ever had in my life, I never fell in love with a person, but we still went as far as like moving in together because it was the excitement of the first relationship. So you still have experiences that allude to those feelings and those that world, right? That realm of emotions. It's my top album of 2024. I get it. I don't blame you. With reason. Um, that's insane. Wow. Okay. I'm very, very excited. I know which one is going to be a little different. I've heard the 2 singles so far. I've reacted to them. Vodka, Cranberry, and the other one that I just can't say right now off the top of my head. But this, I like the artistic growth between the albums, the commitment to the art, the experimentation, the writing. If he wrote everything, like the melodies are so on point and so true to the inspiration without necessarily copying, but just honoring where the original material. It's thought through, it's meticulous as a piece of work, it's so well put together, it's thought through, it's conceived. It's not just like, hey, I worked on a bunch of random songs and slapping them on an album and then I'm shipping this as my project. Like, this is thought through, this is put together in such a smart way. The only thing that would have elevated the experience, and it would have been one of the top albums of my life probably, would be if it turned into an actual concept album that we had a very linear storyline between the songs, which was not the case. But that's okay. This is like me being greedy as hell, so I'm gonna stop talking now and keep it to myself. But if that were to be the case, like, that would have been one of the best albums I've ever experienced in my life. Yeah. I'm so glad you love this album, because this album is underrated because of the 80s sound, but I totally love this album. I could not agree more. This song, by the way, I don't know if you saw it, it was announced that there is a 3rd single with the album drop on Friday. The song Caramel is the next single. Did not see, but because I'll be listening to the entire album, I'll get familiar with the entire project. So if anything, probably if it releases a music video, or if they release a music video at the same time as the single on Friday, I'll be able to listen to that or watch it and react to it and then post it as part of the exclusive content. There is a music video. Perfect. So I'll keep an eye out for that. And I think Caramel music video is a 3rd continuation of the previous. Oh, I'm excited because now it's like a mini movie with chapters. You know what? I have a newfound respect for Conan Gray on a level that I would have never ever expected I would have for him as an artist. And it's crazy because you look at it, like, that generation of like artists and friends, and like between Olivia Rodrigo, Conan Gray, and Chappell Rowan, which are all, I mean, I think they're all about the same age. They just make such incredible music together. I mean, obviously what ties them together is the Nigro, but it just, they're putting their all into the music, and it shows. And there's really a cluster of amazing artists that are coming out of that generation that it's so cool to watch, especially now that I'm finally older than the newer artists, right? Because I'm 29, so for many years I was like growing up with the artists, and now I'm like a little bit older than the artists, and I'm seeing younger people perform well, and I'm like, look at you. Anyway, so I need a music video for every song on the album. Just give me the entire movie. That'd be crazy. Love all three. I saw Chapel open for Olivia last night. Last night. I need to read better. What is going on today? Last year I saw. Y'all, you're gonna be mad at me. You're gonna be really, really mad at me. I went to the Olivia concert and I did not know who Chapel was. And I bought the tickets so last minute that I had to skip the opener. So I didn't see Chapel live. Do I regret it? Absolutely. Especially knowing what I know today. But that happened. Anyway. Yep, same. I was born in 1996 myself. Ooh. 96s. Held the message for a reason, bullying. What? Erudite. There's a message that was held back because of Nigro. That's so funny. Okay, let me. Yo, Streamlabs, chill. It's fine. I'm giving it about 3 years before that Nigro is talked about like Jack Antonov. Yeah. Oh well, I mean, he didn't Dan win Producer of the Year at the Grammys last year? I think, if I'm not mistaken. So technically, he's already being talked about. I'm not mad. You should be. I know I am. Don't need to remind me. He already is in my book this year, actually. Oh, this year. Okay, so well, yes, the ceremony was this year, but it was for the 2024 music year, right? It's so funny every time he is on an album and people check the production, they hesitate to say his last name. It's so funny. I know, poor man with a curse. And I'm scared to death of being banned for just accidentally, because you get, for those who don't know me or just me are getting to know me right now, technically my mother tongue is French, not English. Okay, I speak both languages on a regular basis. I live in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. It's a French province in a bilingual country. I speak English every single day. I studied my whole life in English. My family's half, like whatever. Like both languages are in like part of my life, and have been for all of my life. And I'm 29, right? So it's almost like 30 years of just living in two languages. But there are some days where my brain is a little more French leaning, and other days that my brain is like a little more English leaning, and I trip over my own words, and I'm scared to death that I will accidentally say something that will get me banned. So I gotta like think twice before I say his name, just in case. My husband's mom is French as well. She doesn't know the language much. French from France or French from Quebec, because those are two different Frenches. Oh, from Canada. No way. Okay. Interesting. Now we're in Canada. So French from the Franco-Ontarian communities, from New Brunswick, from Quebec, from a small French community outside of in a different province, because those are all different accents as well. Trust me. I do not understand the French from Newfoundland. It is wildly different and so much more complicated than French from France, and it's in my own country. Hey Zach, another Zach. Oh, hi, I'm Zach. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Zach Wagner. Ironically, my name is Zachary Terrien. What? Not far. See, Terrien is a French side too. I have two last names. Crazy. Yeah. Okay. I have been yapping, but it's so cool to see you guys joining the stream and watching me react to the album and enjoying the album with me, and providing so much insight, by the way, about like the context and the stories and the entire thing. Yes.